So this is Chameleon. You'll pull up Chameleon on your desktop or laptop. So you'll log in. Each of you will receive a login. Then you'll go into Windows. Then you'll pull up Kennel. So you'll be working off animal ID numbers. Each animal ID number starts with an A and it's a 6-digit number. You'll have your report pulled up, so what you'll want to do, I already have a practice one. You'll just type in your animal ID number. Then you'll hit F12. And so you'll pull her up. You can see her name is Bootsy. And so what we want to do, we want to basically search all around to see where we can find information. I do see Bootsy was in foster, so I can double check to see if they created a foster profile for her. And you can find those here. So you'll click on this paper clip. And then so this will pop up for you. Here at the bottom, you do see that she does have a foster profile. So you can double click that. So once you have your foster profile pulled up, you can start searching for details here that the foster wrote to write on the pet's web note. So here I can see that Bootsy is sweet, social, and playful. She's also lived with cats and dogs before. And you can see this again, that she loves dogs and she likes to play all day. So what we got from this profile is Bootsy is playful, she has lots of energy, she's lived with dogs and cats before. That's something adopters always ask. And she likes to play with scissor rope toys. Details here can be favorite toys, if they're nervous about anything, behaviors, or tricks that they may know. So once I have this noted, I'll exit out. I'll exit out of this again. And then I'll go back to write her web note. So this little note, you'll double click it. Sometimes here they do write behavior notes, but you see that Bootsy, the kitten, does not have any behavior notes. So what we'll do, we'll click on web. She already has one that was created. And what we want to do, we want to update this. The very first note for web notes, we want their introduction to be their weight and name. The website will pull that up from the first line. And then type of home I'm looking for, those are usually behavior requirements. And then unique things about me are the adoption fees and medical disclosures. And the adoptions team will work on updating that for the pets. Okay, so we want to have the first line of their web note have their weight. That's something adopters always ask as well. And their name. So name and weight. In order to pull her weight, we'll go on to reports, print a medical report, and this will pop up her medical history where you can find her weight. Going to be in the first line. I see Bootsy is 10 weeks old. She's been spayed, and here she weighs 1.76 pounds. So once I have that noted, I'll exit out, do not need, go back into the memo note, then we'll go into the web that has already previously been created. And again, the first line, we want it to have their name and weight. So just a brief introduction. Okay. And then when we're updating or creating a new web note, we always want the BR to be at the end of each sentence. They are like the period. The website will not know a new sentence if it does not have that at the end. So when we create a new sentence, we want the symbol to be added, and that will be on the left side of your keyboard next to the 1. You'll do shift. So if you remember, she's playful, she's lived with dogs and cats before, and that's information that we want to add. So we can say a playful We want our web notes to be in first person as if the pets were writing it. So we're going to use eyes, knees, and then again, the symbol that we want to use is the BR, that's like a period. That we want to use first is next to the M, shift, the inner bracket, then capital BR, and then it would be the bracket next to the one that we just used. And again, when we want to start a new sentence, we'll do space, space, space. Then we'll do the symbol at the start of the sentence, so shift, and it would be next to the one, and then we start a new sentence from here. She's lived with both cats and dogs before, so I've lived with but we don't always know that they will get along. We always recommend a slow intro. So if we do have that they've lived with other pets before or children, we always just want to add but slow intro is always best. If you did want to play on how cute she is and her looks, we can always pull up her picture. Sometimes they also have medical notes in there if they have extra toes or anything special about them. We can always look through as well. I've met Bootsy, so I remember her having cute toes, and she did have an overbite. And so adopters always like to know and play into that. So that's also something that we can use for her web note. So we'll do a new sentence, shift, we'll do the symbol. And then since this was a web that has already been created, we're not creating anything new, we're just saving it. So we'll do F8, are we sure? We'll click OK. And then here at the top corner, you see that it is a green square, and that is letting you know that you've updated it. So next thing you can do, you'll just click this check mark. Our adoptions team will be adding medical disclosures and adoption fees, so that's not something that we would have to worry about. We're worrying about the why we'd be a great companion, and if pets have any behavior requirements, we'll add them here, type of form I'm looking for. So this has been saved. All I can do is a check mark. I like to triple check, so what we will do, we'll click F8 once again, and this will store your update. And so you're good to clear the window, you'll clear it here, and you're set to start on your next one.